Today is the final session for the block printing, so if you want to see the final print, stay tuned. Today is the final version, part 4 of the wood block carving. We're going to make a final print from the block that I have been carving for the past 3 sessions. Now, if you notice the test print compared to the block has an extra reflection of the cypress knees where there's no reflection here. So what we're going to do now is put a little ink on my ink plate. I already did a little session before, so I'm going to put a little ink there, and I'm going to use my roller, ink up the plate. And I'm going to ink up this plate. And we do this a couple of times to get as much ink on the plate as we can. Okay, that should be enough. Now that we've inked up the plate, what we're going to do is make a print. So let me actually put a little more ink on this. All right, that's good enough. And now place that on there. Get a piece of paper in between and just rub. Okay, with the Baron, we're going to rub with the Baron, and then we're going to move over to the spoon, which is going to allow me to get more ink on the paper. And I'm not rubbing too hard because I don't want to break the paper. This paper is not the strongest paper in the world, but it's good for printing and for test prints, and it should be good for our purposes today. So now we're going to pull this print out, and there it is. Just move it over a bit. There's the print. Okay, looks pretty good to me. Compare that to the test print, which I did before. This one's a little lighter because it's dried now. This is going to do the same thing, actually. Here's another print that I pulled previously. This is a lot better. And sometimes that happens because some ink gets into the recesses of the lines you've drawn. And that, sometimes when you have something like this is an indication that maybe you have to go in and dig out those recesses a little more so that you can get those light, shady parts. Okay, so that's the end of this part. This is part 4, the end. I'll come back again with some other instructional videos in photography and printmaking. Until then, see you later.